G'day guys, Badfinger Games have released some ripper information about early access that I know all of you have been waiting for. In their news update, they have dived headfirst into the details of early access and answered some burning questions that we've all been keen to hear. So why early access? Now this one here is pretty straightforward, but they want to develop the ultimate tactical FPS experience, and being in early access they get the chance to work with the community to keep developing on the game to make it one of a kind. Being in early access gives them the chance to do it and get it done right. They've touched on how long GZW is going to be in early access, saying that it's going to be a long-term project, meaning that they'll keep it in early access as long as they need to make sure that the game's up to scratch. They're going to be dropping regular updates with new gear, expanding the world building, chucking in new weapons, unveiling fresh quests and environmental storytelling, and sort out all sorts of bugs before the end of the early access phase. Now this might take several years depending on the community feedback and the fulfillment of the shared vision, but personally I think that they've got to take their time with this one, and if it takes years for them to perfect it, then so be it. So how's a full version going to be different from the early access? I'm going to read right off their website some of the things that they're planning on for the full version that's going to be different from the early access when we get it. So, in the full version, expect an immersive tactical FPS sandbox where you must fully adapt to your surroundings and utilise tactics to your advantage. The planned state of the full release includes a complete map featuring all locations and diverse biomes, a hazardous ground zero area with endgame enemies and new storylines, different types of AI behaviour based on the enemy type, situation, time and weather conditions, faction-based AI with its own agenda involving quests, patrolling, scavenging and attacking others, factions featuring progression systems and diverse reputations, immersive environmental storytelling featuring mature and engaging plots, advanced quest systems encompassing both main and side storylines, game-changing, captivating seasonal events, resource-intensive and survival-focused crafting, dynamic weather changing the gameplay experience, an accelerated day and night cycle, unique skill system based on the player's achievements, not grind, a customizable hooch or a player-based quarters, enhanced weapon customization, fully customizable gear, and complex trading systems for players, with other new features developed from the community feedback and wishes. Now there's a couple of things that I'm excited to see. One of the big ones is going to be the faction-based AI with its own agenda. I mean, are you going to be able to recruit them if they're in the same faction as you? And are they going to be able to roll out with you as well, so you can potentially have a bigger squad? Another thing that I'm excited to see is the customizable hooch or the player-based quarters. What are you going to be able to do in there? Are you going to be able to see your weapon loadouts? Are you going to be able to have like a gun rack on the wall, or I'm not too sure, but I'm excited to see that. Also, you're going to have other players be able to come into your hooch and check it out as well to see what you've done. And like I've said in other videos, I'm excited to see the dynamic weather. Basically, I want to see this map absolutely get flooded and see how the AI and people react to it. By the way, if you're liking this video so far, I would appreciate if you could smash that sub button because it's a good indicator that I'm on the right track and you legends are enjoying the videos that I'm putting out. So with the plans of the future out of the way, let's dive into what we can expect from the early access, and once again I'll read it through one by one. Now the early access version features an immersive tactical FPS sandbox as its alpha experience, signifying that all core features are included. They plan to continually enhance the foundation with additional content and also feature updates. The planned state for early access release includes 3 distinct PMC factions supporting up to 48 players in total, with a maximum of 16 players per faction, an expansive 42 square kilometre open world of Lemang based on a real location showcasing an unprecedented representation of the jungle, ruthless AI behaviour with hundreds of enemies reacting to the player's moves through their actions and emotions, complex external and terminal ballistics simulation for realistic shooting experience, comprehensive simulation of realistic firearm recoil based on real world data, an innovative health system that intrinsically simulates even bodily cavities and damage effects, a network of 6 unique vendors offering 150 quests in total, 8 highly customizable weapons with over 400 interchangeable parts, a diverse array of over 80 equipable gear items for tactical advantages, an engaging interconnected player progression system, detailed character creation and extensive apparel customization options, formidable squad allowing for up to 4 members for coordinated gameplay, integrated social media features including friends, Void, and Messenger for enhanced player interaction. They've mentioned a bit about pricing but haven't given actual figures, so we're probably expecting the price for early access to be lower than what the final release is, but they haven't landed on a price point yet. Go jump on their Discord to share your feedback and keep an eye out for updates. If you want to know more about the backstory and lore behind GZW, here's a video that I think you'll enjoy.